Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. So, let's say you buy a returned motor off of eBay and you want to make sure it's good before too much time passes and you can't contact the person you bought it from and, return it, right? Tell them, hey, you sold me junk here and, I got to send it back. You didn't send me what I paid you for. So here it is. We're going to call it starting a motor while it's still in the original shipping box. Just a few details. Sometimes folks like these details because they have such engines and all. So this is a TMEC. It's made in China. It's a copy of the GY6. It's 149 cc's. It claims, it says it meets US emissions for 2015, so there you go. A few things. Before I even attempted to start it, I put a 14 millimeter in the end of it there and turned it over carefully to make sure it wasn't clanging or banging anything. After that, I did a quick compression test on it, and it drifted down a little bit. It was about 150. So that means the engine is what I call structurally proper. There's nothing major wrong with it, just to get started on it. After I did that, I checked the oil, and I was surprised. They shipped it to me full of oil. So that, once again, was a surprise. By the way, this was $155 delivered. It was like 60 bucks shipping and $95 purchase on the auction. They claimed what was wrong with it was that the wire harness was a little messed up, and it doesn't appear to be. It seemed fine. And they said it was missing the carburetor. They sent me all the electronics and all that, and it was, in fact, missing the carburetor. So this is the carburetor off of the Sunel. If I don't keep this hose all the way up, the gas runs out of the carburetor, out of the bowl, and it tries to set the whole thing ablaze. So we're going to try not to do that. I've already put some gas down here. Just let's squirt just a little. Yeah, it claims to be full. I do not have an exhaust on this thing, so it's going to be a little bit loud, and I'm going to need two hands, so we're going to try the tripod. We're getting all professional here. I'll go through some of the details of my jump pack and all that other stuff. Yeah, let's get it started first. I do have a fire extinguisher here, because if you're going to play with gasoline in a cardboard box and have all kinds of sparky stuff and all, it's wise to have a fire extinguisher. So I'm turning on the ignition. If I turn on the jump pack, if the starter goes around, and I'm going to mess with the throttle with this hand. Promising. It runs. Let me make sure my camera's still focused. It melted all the foam. I guess the exhaust is hot. Anyway, I hooked the jump pack directly to the starter, right? See there, and to the frame, and then when you just turn it, it starts up. This is my portable GY6 ignition. Inside the box is 12 volts worth of AA batteries. There's 8 of them. There's a 12 volt DC GY6 CDI with the matched coil, and obviously this really cool bat switch. And it's all rigged up so that all I have to do is the blue and white wire that comes from the pulse generator. Green wire is ground, and I always hook up the second ground to the metal case. That way I'm sure all the energy that goes into the spark coil goes to the spark. It doesn't feed back and damage the CDI. So there we have it. Obviously it starts and it runs. I don't know if you could see from the camera angle, when it was idling, I stopped this from turning, and then I gave it some gas, and it, you know, pulled out of my fingers, so to speak. So this engine's all set. It's ready to go on something. Unfortunately, it cannot go on the red hammerhead. And the reason why is the red hammerhead has 2 sprockets, and this is set up for a single sprocket. This shaft is basically an inch too short. So it could go on any of the other ones. It's ready to go. I mean, literally. Supposedly the adjuster in the back, the pivot here, and it's ready to bolt right up. So there we have it. This engine was a great deal for 155 bucks. But back to taking chances, eh? It came shipped full of oil, and there was no oil running out of the bottom of it, so it obviously holds oil without any problem. The spark plug, it had oil in it, and the spark plug looked like it had fire. It had been started. It had a little bit of combustion material on it. So I'm still, in a lot of ways, this engine looked like it was never started, but maybe it was test started. I'm not sure. I mean, the whole intake looked like it was never started. Maybe they put a used plug in it. I don't know. So anyhow, it seems to be perfect. It seems to be ready to go. I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch this video. I enjoy all the comments, so keep them coming. You know, love the subscriptions, the comments, the feedback, the back and forth. I enjoy that. I want everybody to keep their feet down, keep their heads up, get out and enjoy today and every day. You don't know how many you're going to get, so make sure you have some pretty good fun out there. Once again, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye now.